Hello, this is a demonstration of the project for the web development course. This is our web homepage right here. But before we get into it, I just want to go a little bit of how we developed it. We use NetBeans. Um, we have use MVC. We have our models here, and then we have all our views and controllers in each of these. There's one folder for each of the major activities. And in each one there's an index that is the view controller, and then this is the view, and a couple other pages, other views that are used by the same controller. All right. Okay, we used GitHub for all of our sharing, and so we can both all work remotely. So you see, there's like 220 commits. We use GitHub quite a bit. We're really happy with how that worked out. And you can see this is a representation of all the files that were in on the NetBeans. And this is the scripts for the for the database. Every time we do an update database, we make a different script here. And this is to create the user for the application itself. You run this to well, I can just show it to you. It just creates the user that's used by the application. And this is a database schema. This is so we have 9 tables. This is the users and the orders, order details, products, book details. Book is a extension of products. Product categories. These are the submitted papers. The areas of content like artificial intelligence, and then machine intelligence would be like a sub area. That's a sub area, then the area. And all these are the links of how the tables are related to each other. And this is the PHP admin, and this is an example of some of the SQL that we're using in the program. This is pretty sophisticated. This is joining 4 tables. It joins one table twice to get all the information using the relations there, and there's some optional parameters. This function gets all the submitted papers as an array. It has 2 optional arguments. You can get all the papers for a certain author, all the papers with a certain reviewer, or if you leave those out, it'll just get all of the papers. All right, so let's get back to it. So when you first start it up, anyone can browse the website. Right? This is stuff from the first assignment. Some of the things you have to be logged in. Like if you try to submit a paper without being logged in, it's going to prompt you to log in. Right? You can browse the store without logging in. You have certain things. We only have 2 categories right now: Arduino stuff and books. Book, you can put it in your shopping cart, and you see where the cart is there. You can check out. It's going to prompt you to log in because you need an account. So I'm just gonna cancel that. Let's go back to home. It was still in my cart there. So anybody can register an account to. Now registering an account is different from registering for the conference. You have to have an account on the website before you can register for the conference. So I'll go ahead and I'm just going to make an account right now. All right, I'm just going to call all of these things have validations on them. I'm not going to go through all the validations in the interest of time, but who knows, I might mess something up. Okay, email address. And register. And this is registration successful. If you go back over to here, actually here, and we look at the users, you'll see right down there. There it is. Alright. If you try to register to the same email, you'll get an error message. I'm not going to demonstrate that. Okay, so now we're logged in. So I want to register for the conference, all right? Conference registration. Okay, so here's all the roles that are available to me. This is the current registration status. I'm not registered for the conference. Haven't submitted any papers. And then there's a discount fee if you're a student. Check that and see if we can apply the student discount. Okay, you see it comes back and says I'm a student now. This actually updated the database. Right. But I didn't submit papers. I know there's a discount if I submit papers. So let me go and submit a paper instead. And see what happens here. Authors, paper submission. Title, select an area. These are the areas and sub areas. And choose a file. I'm just going to get okay. And we submit it. Okay, and it's submitted successfully. This is because I have NetBeans running. I'm just going to cancel that because it made an addition to the file structure. That's why it's doing that. So this is document 46. So that's your document confirmation number. Let me submit another paper. Okay, so here's the paper I already submitted. Let me put in two. Select something random. Let me select the Word doc this time. Submit it. Okay, 47. Now let's go back to conference registration. Okay, I have two papers. It knows I'm a student, and it's got the discounted fee there. So we're going to go ahead and submit that. Okay, now this is the stuff that was on the cart before. So this is still on the cart before I logged in, so I'm going to delete that. I don't want that. Okay, so we've got both discounts, and we're just going to go ahead and go to checkout. Pulls in information here. Paper. 1/2017. Credit card number here. Pay. All right. Order number is 1. Oh, that's because I purged out the all the old orders. So that's the order number is 1. There's only one order right now. Okay, and you see the card is 0. All right, so I registered. I submitted some papers. Let's see. Were any papers assigned to me to review? No. Okay. Users can't select themselves if they're going to present or review. Only an admin can do that. So let me log in as an admin, and we're going to do that. So I'm going to log out. Log in as admin. Okay, Kevin logged in. Okay, there's a couple of other features. There's if you need to edit if you're a logged in user and you need to edit your own information, you can just click on your name, and you can it shows you what you have. You can update it and edit, and you can change any of those things you want, and hit update. It'll change it. All right, and now I can see it. Now I'm an administrator, so I have some extra menus here. Okay, this is not used. This will probably be gone by the time we submit it. This is just for our development work. All right, so content manager. So let's look at the papers that were submitted. Edit paper submissions. Okay, so these are all the papers that have been submitted. We have a bunch of test stuff in here, and okay, so let's look at the one that John does. Okay, these are the papers that we just submitted today. So let's edit one of those. Okay, and select a reviewer for it. Okay, so I'll make myself the reviewer, and we're going to do update. Okay, and I can download the document here if I want it. It's a PDF. So let's assign myself another one too. Let me go back to this other one. Let's assign that one to myself too. Alright. Okay, so that's all set. Go back into paper review. Now these are the papers that are assigned to me to review. There's the one from before. So let's download this PDF here, like that. And it popped up in another window here. There it is. There's not much of a document. All right, let's download this one and see what happens here. Okay, and there it is in Word, same document. Well, not the same document. This is the Word version of the document. Okay. Content management. Yes. All right. So you can administrators can edit pretty much any of the tables that we have. We saw the edit papers. You can edit users here. All right. As an administrator, I can input a brand new user right here and click insert. I can select the different roles for the user. I can edit. So here's the one we just created. Edit. So I'm going to say that I'm going to select one of his papers to be presented. Okay. And then I'm not going to make him an admin, but I'll just make him a presenter because we like his papers, we want him to present. So I'm going to update that. There it is. Okay. If John forgot his password, we can reset it right there. I'm not going to go through that. If you clear this out, this would be like a new user. If you have a new user, you have to set the password before you can submit. You'll get a warning or an error message saying that you need a password before you can submit it. Okay. All right, let's check out the store. Oh, one of the requirements is we have to be able to edit the product. Okay, that was one of the requirements. So here's the conference fees are in here too. They don't show up in the store, but they are products. And here's a different product. Say we want to change the price for this. Say we want to make this book $14. Change it to $14. Update. There it is, $14. Okay, let's go to the store and buy it. Okay, it's a book. $14. Let's see, I'm gonna buy one for everyone in my family for Christmas. There they are. I'm going to change the date. I'm going to go checkout. And I'm not going to go through that before. We saw that before. It's the same as when we purchased for the conference. Okay, I think that's everything. Thanks a lot.